everyone. So I posted a photo on Instagram about how to fix an ab separation after pregnancy. And a couple people asked for a video on how to do the workouts and how to find out if you do have a separation and how far apart your separation is. The correct term is diastasis rectus, something really weird like that, but I'm only going to say it once so that way you know. My term is separation of the abs. And this is really important to fix before you start jumping into ab workouts because it'll either give you a bulging out stomach or you'll never get that flat tummy again because your abs are open and they're not holding in your belly. So you want your ab wall to be strong again, holding everything in, giving you a flat belly as you had postpartum. So I'm going to show you first how to find out if you have it and how severe it is, and then we're going to go over 2 workouts you can do to help close it. I did these 2 for 6 weeks before my checkup, and at my 6-week checkup my abs were closed. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do that. Also, I just wanted to mention, I've only had 1 birth. My birth was a home birth. I didn't have a C-section. It was a natural birth, so I cannot advise women who've had C-sections if they can do any of these workouts or when they can start working out because I'm really not sure. I don't even like to advise people when they can start working out because it's more about feeling what your body's telling you. I tried a couple times. My body wasn't ready. I had to stop, give it a break. So I would have to say listen to your body, but most of all, if you had a C-section, I would consult a doctor first, make sure that these workouts are okay to do, or if you've reached, I don't know if they give you a certain time frame before you can start doing anything at all with your abs. I would go ahead and ask them first because I do not know that. I'm not a medical expertise. I just know fitness, and I know to listen to the body. Okay, so when you want to check, you want to make sure your knees are up. You can bring one hand over your head. You don't have to, but it's easier to find the line. And as you can see, the line starts from really high up, and it also goes pretty low. So what you want to do is bring your head up, kind of like you're about to do a sit-up, and then feel the separation. Sometimes my abs have a separation, and sometimes they don't. Right now, it looks like they're having a separation. It's really strange because they're closed, but then they could be open. So this is what a separation would look like, is 2 fingers. It's not that severe, but you do still want to fix it. Mine has gotten to the point where it doesn't really interfere with my working out, and as I said, most of the time it's closed. Right now it's staying open. I want to show you what it looks like when it's closed. So just relax if you're not getting results or you're not sure. And again, lift your head up and feel. So now it moved to one separation where you can't fit a second finger in there. I know it's a weird thing, but you just gotta know when you're okay to work out. In my case, I am, because I do feel the walls really close by. They're really hard, so I know it's not gonna hurt me. For me, it's just a cosmetic thing right now that I want to fix it just because I don't like the way it looks, but you can't really see it that often. So this is a 1 finger separation. That means you can't stick 2 fingers in there. It's really hard. So now to fix it, what you want to do is there's one where you're going to lift your head, and as you lift your head, you're going to exhale, and you're going to squeeze your abs, almost like you're stitching them back together. So you want to mold them back into place. So where the separation is usually around the belly button above it. So you're going to hold your hands there. You're going to come up, exhale, and push, squeeze together. So as you see the abs, you're just stitching them back together. And you're just going to keep doing that. And you're trying to get all the air out of your belly, because if you fill your air with belly, it's going to go up and it's going to be a mess. So when you exhale, your belly is going flat and you're concentrating on getting those muscles together. The second one you can do, you'll also squeeze your abs together, but when you lay back, when you lay on the floor, you have an arch on your back. So when you lay on the floor, you typically have an arch in your back. So what you want to do is, it's a very small movement, but you almost round your back and you squeeze your abs together, hold it for a little, release. You can barely see the movement, but you feel it. If your back is touching the ground, you're in that motion. So do it again. It's almost as though you're about to get up off the floor, but you never want to actually get up. You're just rounding your back and squeezing your abs together. Release. And again. So you want to just keep doing these. You don't want to jump into doing any ab workouts if it's a really big separation, because as I said, what happens is it can get worse. It can open more when you do intense ab workouts, or what can happen is it start bulging whatever's in your insides. I don't want to say your organs, because I'm sure it's not your organs, but it could be tissue or whatever is not strong enough to be held in, starts to bulge out of that center, making you look like you have a pouch. And that's why a lot of women say that they can't get rid of that pouch after childbirth. It's not necessarily, it's not always, because if you're already skinny and you work out all the time, but for some reason you have like a soft belly and a pouch, it could be because you have your abs separated and you don't have a strong ab wall holding everything in. That's why it's important to fix it. It's every pregnant girl will get a separation. A lot of people say, oh, did you suffer from it? Did you get it? Everyone gets it. It's a matter of if yours closes easily, if it doesn't. Some people don't have to do workouts. There are people who never even knew about it and it just closed on their own, but they also never worked out, so they didn't have to worry about that closing together. So I just kind of wanted to put this video out there because I know it's really important. You don't want to screw up your abs. It's much more difficult to fix it once you start bulging and you've made permanent damage. Not permanent, but because I guess you can fix it to a certain degree. So I'd rather you fix it beforehand, before it gets worse, so you can get your flat postpartum belly back. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you are not already following me there. And until next time, bye!